Hey guys, thank you so much for installing Rush. The goal of the video is to get you started as soon as possible and to get the best out of the software. So in the beginning you're gonna see the dashboard and some brief information about some shipments that you need to pay attention to, if there are any. On the right hand side you're gonna see what's your current plan, what's your monthly quota. Don't forget to join our Facebook group using that link over here, and if you have any other questions at some point, feel free to look up our documentation or contact us ASAP through the link or using the chat icon in the right hand corner. Now go on the settings guys, and you're gonna see a section called tracking page configuration. Click on it and click configure. You will see the hyperlink, the permalink, and it will be your tracking page. Easy as that. By default it's gonna come in light and dark mode, but you can pretty much have it in as many styles as you wish. So your customers can simply look up their order by typing the order number, and as easy as that they're gonna look up their order information in a couple of seconds. Bam. Now the last part is adding your tracking page to your menu navigations, meaning in the footer and the header. So it's simple as that, like going to our online store, click navigation, and let's do the footer first. In this case I'm gonna get rid of this one, and I'm gonna add a brand new menu. I'm gonna name it track order, and I'm gonna paste it in the tracking page URL. And as easy as that, if I go back to the footer, you can see that the track page is working like a charm. So one cool feature that most of you guys have been requesting is the opportunity to blacklist hide locations like Asia or China. In this particular example, you can see that the item has been sent from Shanghai, China. So in order to change and replace that location, we just need to go back to the app. And under settings, tracking page configuration, you can scroll down and look for blacklisting option. Simply either go with China or simply go with Asia directly with the whole continent, and just replace it with a city based upon your preference that is going to replace the original destination. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to refresh the page. We just replaced Shanghai, China with Paris, France. Easy as that. Bam. Now to set up your merchant node, this is the top bar text that appears right over here. All you need to do is go back to the settings, scroll down, and you're gonna see a feature called merchant's node. Click configure. Technically you can place it at the top bar or as a liquid, and I'm gonna show how. I'm gonna refresh the page. And as you can see, it went down in the right hand corner. But going back to the settings, pretty much select your title and select your text, and it's gonna be immediately updated. I'm gonna just put up some dummy text over here, go back, refresh, and the text is gonna be replaced and updated right over here, guys. Now let's set up the FAQ, guys. It's pretty much straightforward. Either create a hyperlink that is going to go to a separate page on your website, or create a toggle view just like that. So going back to the settings, simply scroll down under the settings, under the tracking page configuration, and you're going to find that section called FAQ. As I said, you can link to another page on your website per se, or just start configuring your drop down toggle by simply adding a question. So for example, question number 1 and answer number 1. Now click save. The question and the answer is going to be added automatically. Go back, refresh, and scroll up, and you're going to see question number 1, answer number 1. Easy as that. Now let's set up the header menu, guys. Some links at the top along with social profiles. So going back to the settings, and once again under settings, tracking page configuration, scroll down, and you're gonna see the section called header links. Here you can be adding your social media links simply by adding a link and selecting an icon, and from the drop down simply select either TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. If something is missing for you, like another social network, just follow up with us. We're gonna add it ASAP. but in this case let's go with Pinterest, and I'm gonna add a dummy link, and I'm gonna click save, and I'm gonna refresh the page. And easy as that, Pinterest was added as social media icon. Now go back to the settings, and if you want to add a header link in the menu, simply once again add the link, select text, put the label, for example best selling collection, add the link for the best selling collection, click save, go back, refresh, and at the top you're gonna see the best selling collection URL. When somebody clicks on it, it's gonna go to a separate page on your website. Now let's set up some email shipping notifications, guys. Once again, go to settings, scroll down. You're gonna see a section called smart email notifications. Click on configure. It's pretty much straightforward. Click add email. And from here, we're not gonna go super in depth, but let's create, one specific trigger. In this case, I'm gonna go with new status, and it's gonna be in transit. And I'm gonna just, leave it as any, but you can specify a separate email for each one of these substatuses, whether it's gonna be at customs, released from customs, you name it, sky is the limit. I'm gonna scroll down, and I'm gonna preview a template, and you're gonna see the kind of, styling that the email is gonna look like. X on that. I'm gonna pick this one. You can put your own subject, like for example, your shipment is in transit. Scroll down, you can maximize the screen if you want to, and I'm gonna put up some dummy text. Your shipment is in transit. Next stop, Dreamland. When you're ready, simply minimize that window, scroll down, click save, and if you want to preview it, click send test. Type in your email, click send test email, and your email is gonna look something like that, guys, with the upsells as well at the bottom of the email copy.